I like big drums and I do not lie. Hey, my name is Joel. I have a new toy. I have a 1940 Ludwig Ludwig Artist Series bass drum, 28 inches diameter by 14 inches deep. 28 inches. It is a monster. This thing is out of control, but it is a lot of fun. In fact, I got it and I had to try it immediately. I just kind of tensioned the heads up a little bit, kind of got them sort of tuned, and then just went at it. And it's out of control, but it's a lot of fun too. And it's in fantastic condition. It is a mahogany, poplar mahogany construction. It is not plastic wrapped. It was not plastic wrapped from the factory. The artist model bass drum came standard in a mahogany finish where they just put a clear coat over the mahogany basically. The date code says 6-40. I'm not familiar with that particular type of code. I'm used to the 4-digit code. Like I have a snare drum that's a Ludwig Ludwig that's from 47, and it says 4704 on the inside. So it's a 4-digit code, 47 the year, 4th month. This bass drum was not done that way at 6-40, so I'm guessing that means June of 1940 is when this was made. So you're talking a drum that's, what, 82 years old? Yeah. Crazy, 82 years old. It came with maple hoops, and I assume the hoops that are on it are the original maple hoops because everything else on the drum appears to be totally original, including the calfskin heads, the front one of which you can clearly see the Ludwig white calf logo on it. But the hoops have been painted, so I assume they are original hoops. They are definitely maple underneath because there's some spots where the paint's been knocked off. They've been painted red. And the flesh hoops of the heads have been painted green, which is kind of odd. I'm not sure why they did that, red and green. I guess someone was feeling Christmassy at some point. I was so excited to put it to use that I went ahead and recorded it without doing anything to it. I actually did tension up the back head a little bit, had kind of a wrinkle in it. Calfskin is not something I've ever messed with much. I don't really have much expertise with calfskin, so this was really just me kind of messing around to see what I like, and I gotta say, I like it. It's not as refined from a tuning perspective as plastic Mylar heads would be, but it's just got a sound, a vibe, and it's a lot of fun. I really, really like it. So the first clip, no muffling whatsoever. The second clip, I decided I would have to do something a little more like what I probably will do when I record this drum in the future, and that is to muffle at least the batter head, which is what I did. I have some material that I don't really know what kind of material it is. Someone gave me a roll of it a couple of years ago, and it's just a really light, loose, open weave sort of synthetic fabric of some kind. I think it's meant maybe to be stuffing for people who make throw pillows or something. I'm not totally sure, honestly, but it's very lightweight, lighter than felt, so I used a pretty thick strip of it and stretched it over the bottom portion of the batter head. And that's all I did. I didn't put any other muffling in the drum. I didn't muffle the front head. There's no pillow. There's nothing else. I mic'd the drum with an AKG D112 on the front, but that didn't give me enough definition or attack like I want normally, and I'm not about to cut holes in 82-year-old calfskin heads. So in order to get more attack, I used a Heil PR30 on the batter side, pointing a little bit away from the snare drum because you get a lot of snare bleed when you mic a bass drum from the back. So I didn't bother for that reason putting a mic on the bottom of the snare drum. But the top of the snare drum has a Heil PR31, which is a very nice microphone. And I'm always changing out mics. That's just what I happen to use today. And then the only other two mics is a pair of Avenson ST02 omnidirectional condensers, very small diaphragm. And they're placed about 4 feet front left and right rear of the middle of the snare drum. They're equidistant from the snare drum, just kind of catching a side view of the kit about snare drum height, just to get kind of an overall kit perspective. The bass drum might be mixed too hot, but I was really just liking it so much that I hope you'll forgive me if that's the case. I don't have any music that I'm playing with. It's just me playing a groove, so I don't really have a musical reference to help balance sort of the low and high elements, the kick and the snare. So I just thought I would make this video just to share my new acquisition and a little bit of my joy and the fun that I'm having with it, and to show people kind of how fun a really obscenely large bass drum can be. If you like this video and you like content like this, drums, auditioning drums, why drums sound the way they sound, drum history, how to record drums, reviews, drums, then this channel is definitely for you. I would love to have you along. Please subscribe. I would appreciate it very, very much, and I do truly indeed hope that you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.